Welcome. Take a moment to become still, to become present, and to become receptive. Because what we are about to enter is not merely a teaching, it is a field of transformation. Today I invite you into the living essence of a work that reveals one of the oldest and most sacred sciences known to humanity, the science of conscious evolution, the art of inner transmutation, the path from human limitation to divine realization. This is the initiatory gateway of Universal Alchemy. Alchemy in its deepest meaning is not about substances, metals, or laboratories. It is about you. It is about the transformation of the microcosm, your inner world, into harmony with the macrocosm, the divine order of existence itself. This book opens a path that shows how imperfection is not a mistake, but a stage. How imbalance is not a failure, but a movement toward higher harmony, and how transformation is not something forced upon life, but something woven into the very structure of existence. Everything in creation seeks balance. Everything evolves toward refinement. Everything moves step by step toward a higher expression of harmony. Alchemy is the conscious participation in that movement. The deeper purpose of this teaching is therefore simple yet immense, to accelerate the natural evolution of the human spirit, to refine energy, consciousness and being, to restore alignment between the human and the divine. You are not merely invited to learn something, you are invited to become something. At the heart of this path lies a profound recognition. Human nature is not only physical, it is energetic, mental, subtle, spiritual. Your thoughts carry energy, your emotions shape vibration, your inner structures form patterns of consciousness, and these patterns can be purified, vitalized, refined, and awakened. The initiatory movement described in this work unfolds through a sacred sequence, a universal order of transformation that mirrors the laws of creation itself. First comes purification, then healing, then sanctification, or in the ancient language of the mystics, to purify, to vitalize, and to spiritualize. This is the beginning of the great work, to learn to recognize the state of your inner energies, to release what is heavy, stagnant, or distorted, to restore the natural flow of vitality, and to awaken the higher centers of consciousness that sleep within most human beings. Many people live with powerful instincts, strong emotions, active minds, yet their heart consciousness remains quiet, their higher awareness dormant, their deeper unity with life unrecognized. Alchemy awakens what sleeps, balances what is distorted, refines what is raw, illuminates what is hidden. One of the central principles revealed in this path is the transformative power of universal energies. The alchemist does not fight the self. The alchemist exposes the self to higher order. Just as pure water clarifies what is muddy, just as light dissolves darkness, universal energies refine the personal energies of the human being. This is why the work unfolds through progressive levels of energetic initiation. You begin with vital life force, the living current flowing through nature itself. Breath becomes the bridge. Awareness becomes the vessel. Energy becomes the teacher. Then comes the deeper immersion into the elemental forces, fire, air, water, and earth, not merely as symbols but as fundamental states of universal energy shaping mind, soul, and body. When these elemental powers are harmonized within you, something extraordinary emerges. The fifth element reveals itself. The primordial field of unity, the silent equilibrium from which all creation arises. This is the center, the stillness within movement, the harmony behind diversity. To stand in this center is to become master of the microcosm, to become aligned with the living intelligence of creation. But the journey does not end there. The path continues into deeper mysteries, the awakening of pure light and primordial space, the balancing of cosmic polarities, the strengthening of divine creative power, the refinement of consciousness through higher spheres of intelligence. Step by step, the human identity expands. Step by step, perception deepens. And step by step, the boundary between individual being and universal being dissolves. Transformation becomes realization. Realization becomes unity. And unity reveals what has always been true. The same force that creates the cosmos lives within you. The same intelligence that orders the universe breathes through your awareness. The same harmony that sustains creation is seeking expression through your life. What inner experiences may arise on such a path? A growing sensitivity to energy, a deepening sense of inner balance, moments of expanded awareness beyond personal identity, a refinement of perception, intuition, clarity and presence. You may feel greater vitality in the body, greater coherence in thought, greater compassion in feeling, and greater stillness within action. And gradually a profound shift occurs. Life is no longer something happening to you, life becomes something unfolding through you. Why are these teachings so relevant today? Because humanity stands at a threshold of consciousness. External development has reached extraordinary heights, yet inner development often remains fragmented. Power without balance creates tension. Knowledge without wisdom creates confusion. Activity without harmony creates exhaustion. Alchemy restores the missing dimension, inner refinement. It teaches not to escape from the world, but mastery within it. Not rejection of matter, but its illumination. Not suppression of individuality, but its alignment with the universal. This path is for those who feel that growth must be conscious, that evolution must be embodied, that awakening must become lived reality. It is for seekers who sense that spiritual development is not an idea, but a process of transformation in energy, perception, and being. It is for those who feel called to participate actively in their own unfolding. Ultimately, this teaching supports awakening in its most practical and complete sense, not as a concept, not as a belief, but as a reorganization of the whole human system, energy, consciousness, and identity into harmony with the divine order. This is the magnum opus, the great work, the transformation of human nature into divine expression, the realization of unity within multiplicity, the flowering of the spirit through conscious refinement. If something within you recognizes this call, if you feel the quiet resonance of truth, if you sense that transformation is not optional but inevitable, then allow this teaching to become more than an idea. Enter it, practice it, and live it. You may begin by reading the book and allowing its principles to unfold gradually within your awareness. If you feel ready for deeper guidance, structured initiatory training is available through For Mystics. where these universal principles are experienced directly. And for those who wish to walk a living path of conscious evolution in community and dedication, the work continues within Ordo Mysticus, a field of ongoing inner training and spiritual maturation. The journey of alchemy is the journey of becoming what you truly are. And the great work begins wherever you stand now. In love, light, and service, I am Ray del Sol.